hear that? I think this is the prettiest sound I've ever heard. There's a funny quote that's often misattributed to Winnie the Pooh that goes like this. People say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day. And for me, today is no exception. Hi, I'm Lydia from the Michigan DNR, and when the title of this video said it was about nothing, it was being very serious. I don't know why you clicked on it, but here we both are. Here's the deal. I don't have an outdoor hobby. My issue isn't that I don't go outside, but rather that I don't really know what to do outside other than just exist. I've been okay with that for most of my life, but lately I worry I'm missing out, which is why I'm introducing the Lydia Tries Blank series to document my attempt to try as many outdoor hobbies as possible to see what sticks. To make this a systematic process, I've created a rubric to grade all the outdoor activities I try. I'll be grading them by general enjoyment, skill issues, community, and clout. An activity can get a total of 4 points per category, and since there are 4 total categories, an activity would need 16 points to be perfect. But today we're starting at ground zero with the closest thing I currently do as an outdoor hobby, which is nothing. And it might seem silly, but I think you would benefit from taking more time to do absolutely nothing outside. To dig into why I think that, let's head to Milliken State Park in Detroit. Welcome. Take only pictures and leave only footsteps. I'm gonna take videos. Rebelling against my own department. Oh no! Run before they catch me! First off, what do I mean when I say I do nothing? That doesn't sound possible. Technically, we're always doing something, even when we're sleeping, but for our purposes, I think we can look at doing nothing as the art of existing without external stimulation. You're not scrolling on your phone, you're not watching TV. For me, this looks like vibing around and ending up doing things unintentionally. I go outside with no plan, and if I end up taking a walk, it was an accident. If I end up going home early because I didn't dress warm enough, that's because I was dumb. Cold. I'm too cold to think of anything interesting to say. On paper, this sounds really boring. How would I rate it then in terms of general enjoyment? Was it more than fun? Mostly fun? I don't hate it, just not for me. To me, the answer feels obvious. It is a 4. It is a solid 4. It is better than fun because fun is not the point. Restoring your peace of mind is. Everything is begging for your attention every day. From school to work to social media to bills to friends to family and making dinner. It's a lot and it can be overwhelming, but what if we just stopped to appreciate something like this? But we feel like we can't because idleness and boredom are treated like a crime, when in reality, they are a necessity for our well-being. When we don't take time for the peace of nothingness, we let the mess of life take up more space than is absolutely necessary. Taking time to slow down helps put into perspective what matters most, and doing this outside is important because it gives you physical separation from the things that stress you out. Deliberate outdoor idleness is the ultimate chill pill. I'm sure this will look absolutely lovely in the spring. I don't know. I like it when the season's like this. I think this is just as pretty to me personally. But then again, I've always had a soft spot for dead beige things. This category is all about how difficult it is to get into an activity. So on a scale ranging from 1, very difficult and I still don't know what I'm doing, to 4, easy to learn but challenging enough to make me want to get better at it, how would I rate doing nothing? Maybe a 3, 3.5? Doing nothing shouldn't be hard, but if I'm being honest, it can be a little sometimes. It can feel awkward because we've developed a distaste or borderline fear of sitting in our own thoughts, but the more you do it, the more comfortable it gets. And then the real fun begins because you get shower thoughts without being in the shower. Is it just me, or when these spiky flower thingies are covered in snow, they kind of look like dangerous white strawberries? The only other challenge I could see someone running into with doing nothing is finding a nice, safe place to do it, and if that is the case, I highly recommend doing nothing in the state parks. Department of Natural Resources. Very cool. This category gauges your ability to make friends or improve friendships through the activity. So on a scale of 1, people made it worse, to 4, people were the best part, how do others add to doing nothing outside? Maybe I'd put it in the I want to do this with my friends category if I had friends. In all seriousness, I'm giving it a 2 because I think it really depends on your friends. Sometimes people make it worse, but sometimes it's the people we enjoy doing nothing with the most that we feel the most connected to. This is where I want to mention the effects doing nothing outside has on motivation. This sounds counterintuitive, but being lazy can make you productive. I don't know if you've noticed this, but us humans have this intense dislike of feeling bored. So our brains look for something to do. It's like we settle in our boredom for a while and it makes us feel like, I've done nothing. Now I must do everything. And I find doing this outside is especially motivational because our natural resources are inspiring. Being surrounded by the natural rhythms of the world just stimulates ideas, and when you share those moments with others, it can lead to some crazy memories and meaningful conversations.
Hello, friend. Oh, I'm sorry. There he goes.
This category tries to answer the question, would you be proud to tell someone you did this? So from 1, I hope no one finds out I do this, to 4, Batman levels of awesome coolness, I'm going to give doing nothing a 2. I don't have much to say for this category. Those who get it and practice doing nothing outside for mental well-being and to boost creativity and motivation, get it. Those who don't will probably just think this whole thing is weird. That brings doing nothing to a final score of 11 out of 16, which isn't great, so the search for a hobby continues. This was a bit of a weird video to make, but I hope that if you've gotten anything from it, it's that there's no wrong way to enjoy Michigan's natural resources. For some, it may look like fishing or biking, but for me and many others, it looks like this, and that's just fine. You don't need permission to go outside and do nothing, but if you want, you have mine. You're welcome. Please let me know in the comment section what outdoor activity you think I should try next, keeping in mind that I am entry level when it comes to outdoor recreation. And also, please remember we are all humans, so please keep the comment section humane, and I'll see you later.